Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rizal. Like I said, for those of you guys that have known me, I'm a nurse here in Las Vegas, and for today's video, it's going to be about a flu shot and the ingredients in a flu shot. So I'm sure all of you guys have heard about a flu vaccine, right? And I just want to share, what I thought about the vaccine and what there's also facts of myth and the misconception about flu shot and whether if it is actually what they say that it's gonna make you sick and all that. And there's a lot of misconceptions and rumors about it, but also it all depends on how actually it depends on your beliefs. I mean, we're not gonna make you take the flu shot if you don't want to. It's you have the right to refuse. Anyway, if you are interested on this video, please like and subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell down below so that you'll be notified every time I post a video. So for today's video, guys, it's kind of a little bit different. I'm just like lounging around in my this is what I wear when I'm home, just like regular clothes and stuff. But yeah, today is November 25. Actually, it's like a really windy afternoon, so I'm like drinking like a hot apple cider. I'm cold. My daughter and my husband is sleeping, so I figured I would like do a little bit of some video. So let's get into the video, guys. So flu shot and the ingredients of flu shot, right? So first of all, I've never had a flu shot in my life until actually when I started a nursing career here in the United States. Because we, if you work like in a healthcare field, you work with like a lot of chronic people that people that's very ill. You are actually responsible to protect them from getting more sick. With that being said, we are required to get a flu shot every year, or we can decline, but we will have to be wearing a mask for the entire season, for the entire flu season, which is, I believe, it can start as early as September and then ends like March or May. So flu shot, my first flu shot actually started I believe 9 years ago. So I was hesitant at first because a lot of people says that it's gonna make you sick, and there's a lot of actually rumors and studies that they have done that it's gonna there's actually kids that was dying on it. But actually I tried it. The first time I had a flu shot, I wasn't sick. It didn't make me sick, but I was kind of like a little tired, and I have like a flu like symptoms, but it didn't really make me sick. Just when you feel like you don't feel good that day, that's it. But as I have gone through over the years, I just got my flu shot this year, actually last week. It didn't affect me. It didn't affect me anything. So the reason why I get the flu shot, because it's actually not for me. It's for my daughter and my family, because she's 3 years old, and my husband also don't like flu shot. He doesn't believe in them, and then he's afraid of what it makes you do because of those studies that he heard, rumors and stuff. So anyway, I got it from my daughter also, and of course the patients that I take care, and I want him to get sick, because I could be a carrier of a flu and not getting sick, and then I could spread it to others who are vulnerable, like people who have chronic illnesses, people that are like immunocompromised. So you don't want to do that, guys. That's why. And also I could spread it to my daughter without me getting sick, because she's only 3, and when you're kids, you're actually vulnerable to a lot of illnesses. So anyway, so I actually did some research about the ingredients of flu shot, And it made me realize, you know, I mean, it actually like broadened my horizon, because I used to believe that it's actually bad and all that. So when I did some research, you know, there's like 7 ingredients of that flu shot. So the flu shot is actually live, they call it live attenuated viruses. So when you say attenuated, it means it's weakened. They weakened it so that scientists weaken the virus so that it's not gonna make the person sick, right? So actually, there's, of course, the virus is the number one ingredient. There's H1N1, and then there's like H3N2 viruses that they put in there, and then there's also the influenza, 2 types of influenza B viruses. Number 2 ingredient of the flu shot is the term called formaldehyde. It is actually toxic and lethal in high doses, but they put like a really tiny amount in the vaccine to make it safe. So it basically, what formaldehyde do is that it inactivates the toxins that is, you know, that could be contaminated when they did their production of that vaccine, and also the viruses that it present itself in that vaccine. So that's the actually they use it to inactivate the toxins. That's why it made it safe. So number 3, guys, is that aluminum salts. They use the aluminum salts also as a component, one of the ingredients, because they actually, aluminum salts actually helps to develop a stronger immune response with that influenza vaccine, so that when you receive the vaccine, your body will, you know, build an antibodies, and that aluminum salts will actually help you develop a stronger immune response instead of you getting sick. So number 4 is that they actually use also this ingredient called thimerosal. Thimerosal is actually not in all flu shots. They also just use it like if they, like if they create like a multi-vial like a multi-dose, like in like have you guys seen like the vial for flu shot that is like you can use it for multiple people? So they use that thimerosal, and this is actually to it's like a preservative to prevent contamination. So that's what it's doing, guys. So again, making it safer for us, right? But for the like pre-filled syringes or the nasal spray that you can use, they don't have that ingredient because they don't need it. And then the next component, actually they use this chicken egg proteins. So what they do, guys, is that they actually take the viruses and then they inject it into the fertilized chicken eggs. So what it does, when they inject it into the fertilized chicken eggs, those viruses will replicate. So they will actually replicate, and then after that, they take the virus, and then they put the finished vaccine. They put it into they mix it into the vaccine. So that's why this flu vaccine is actually, there's like a little amount of chicken egg proteins. So when you're allergic to eggs, we usually ask before we administer the flu shot if you are allergic to eggs, because you may or may not get a flu shot. According to the Centers Disease of Prevention Control in the United States, that there's actually a little, you know, it's just a little, it only contains a little amount of egg proteins, and they said that it's safe for you even if you're allergic to eggs, but I still don't trust it, you know. So don't, if you're allergic to eggs, just don't. You can just get they also have this egg-free, I guess egg-free flu shot. So just be careful with those, guys. And then the next ingredient that they actually put in there is the gelatin. They use like a pork-based gelatin. It's actually they use it as a stabilizer from the moment of production of the production of the flu shot. the flu vaccine until the moment of use. So there's a lot of preservative that's going on in there. And then the last one, but not the least, they put in antibiotics in that flu shot, particularly the gentamicin and the neomycin. So it's just like a not very strong antibiotic. They use it there in order to kill the bacteria and viruses. Again, you know, it may have been contaminated when they are producing it. So they just want to make sure that it is safe. So those are the 7 ingredients, guys, of actually the flu shot. So after I did my research, you know, after I find out all of those ingredients, I feel like I want to have my daughter to get a flu shot. Actually, that it is safe. That all these things that's going around is just a myth. It's a misconception. So there's actually, when they say, you know, it's a myth, guys, when they say flu shot makes you sick after. It is not true. Most people actually don't get sick when they get a flu vaccine. But like again, you know, it probably, I mean, it depends how your body react to it, how your immune system is. You know, when you are sick, when you're already sick, please make sure that you don't get a flu shot. Wait until after you recover from an illness or like a cold or allergies after getting a flu shot. I mean, before getting a flu shot. So just make sure that you don't do that. So anyway, so my thoughts about flu shot, right? So like I said, when I was not educated about it, before I was just hearing all these rumors, I was actually scared. Like I don't want to do it, you know, because I heard some bad rumors about flu shot. But after I read all the ingredients, I feel like it is safe for us to get it. And actually, guys, there's a lot of benefits for flu shot, you know. It's going to prevent you from getting a flu. You don't want to get a flu. Some people actually, there's a lot of studies actually that people dies after contacting a flu. So it's pretty severe. So this is why these vaccines are developed in order for, you know, for us to be protected. So, and also it reduces hospitalization, guys. It's very expensive to get sick, especially here in the United States. You don't want to get sick. And also it protects, especially for the people that has chronic illness, chronic disability, chronic immunocompromised. So it's actually going to help them from you know, getting complications from the flu. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits if you think about it. But again, it's actually your own decision. It is, you are your own person. So just make sure that, you know, just read and research your own thing, and you always have to weigh the risk and benefits of any type of vaccine for that matter. So I think that's all for it, guys, today. I just want to mention, I don't know if in the Philippines we have flu shot. For all my Filipino friends, please comment down below if you guys know if we have now a flu shot available in the Philippines. I haven't actually been there in 12 years. I mean, I go home every few years, but I'm not up to date if we have this kind of vaccine there. I wish we do, right? Because it saves a lot of people. So yeah, it's actually, that is my thoughts about it. But like I said, you don't have to agree or disagree with this video. I mean, you know, it is your own decision if you want to get it or not. But I think if you guys have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. And please, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And please hit the notification bell down below so that you'll be notified every time I make my video. If you guys have any question, please leave a comment down below. And I will make sure that I will get to it as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.